What's up, Lloyd and Pim? Tea, how are you? I just am coming to you today with a quick maths warm-up. I know some of those skills can go right to the back of our minds and we're not practicing them all the time, so let's have a little go. Our first activity, we're going to have a out and magic stick and we're counting in sixes. Now I know you might not be able to see all the numbers on the stick, but hopefully you've got some of your 6 times tables stored in your head. So first of all, rifach gyda fi are 6 times tables. Let's count in centimetres. Alright? 0 centimetres, 6 centimetres, 12 centimetres, 18 centimetres, 24 centimetres, 30 centimetres, 36 centimetres, 42 centimetres, 48 centimetres, 54 centimetres, 60 centimetres. Diane. Let's do our counting choir now. My turn, your turn. 6, 18, 30, 42, 54. Gosh, that's a little bit hard when there's nobody here. Okay, you guys start now. You do the first number. 12, 24, 36, 48, 60. Oh my goodness, I'll be very, very impressed if you manage to do that one. Okay, have a little think in your heads now, or you can say out loud if you would prefer. Beth Eddie, what is 6 times 5? 6 times 5 is 30. Therefore, if you got that. Beth Eddie, 6 times 8. 6 times 8 is 48. Remember, that's the one that rhymes. 6 times 8 is 48. Diane, if you got that one. And then last one, Beth Eddie, 6 times 4. 6 times 4 is 24. Diane, if you got that as well. I'm going to pop that down. Okay, next up. I've got an if I know, then I know. So if you know that 2 times 6 is, I hope you all said 12 at that point, I can use that to work out other calculations. So if I know 2 times 6 is 12, then I know 4 times 6. How do I know 4 times 6? That's right, I hope you said I double it, because 4 is double 2. 2 times 6 is 12, 4 times 6 must be double 12. What's double 12? You've got it, 24. If I know 4 times 6 is 24, then what is 6 times 4? You've got it. 6 times 4 is 24, because if I'm multiplying, it doesn't matter which way round my numbers go. A bit like addition. And then finally, I put 8 times 6. So if I know 2 times 6 is 12, 4 times 6 is 24, then what is 8 times 6? Diane, if you've thought about doubling 4 times 6 to give you 8 times 6. So I need to double 24. Now I could do a quick doubling diamond if I can't do that in my head. Partition my numbers into tens and units and double each column. Double 4 is 8, double 20 is 40. Add my answers together for 48. 8 times 6 is 48. Diane T. Okay, we're going to skip that one because I haven't got myself ready. Time. Now we looked at time just before we went off for Christmas. It's something that you need to be practicing lots and lots and lots at home, whether that's your digital time on your iPads and your phones, or analog time on your clock faces. So have a look at these times, see if you can think in your head or say out loud or write down, what time is it here, what time is it here? Okay, hopefully you've had a little think. Pause the video if you need some more time. The first one shows us 6 o'clock. And we know it's o'clock because the long hand is on the 12. If the long hand's on the 12, it's o'clock. My shorthand is on the hour, which is how I know it's 6 o'clock. Diane, if you got that. This one shows 11:30. I know it's 30:30 because my long hand is on the 6. If my long hand is on the 6, it's 30:30. My shorthand is halfway between the 11 and the 12, which tells me that it's 11:30 because the long hand has gone past the 11. Diane, if you got that. Okay, let's make it a little bit more tricky. Have a look at these. What time is it? Okay, pause the video please. If you need some more time, just do that. Okay, the first time is 7:15. I know it's 15:15 because the long hand is on the 3. If the long hand's on the 3, it's 15:15. The short hand should be just past the hour. So here it's just past 7. So I know it must be 7:15. Avecol if you've got that. This time shows 2:45. Now this is probably the trickiest one. So absolutely amazing job if you got that. I know it's 2:45 because my long hand is on the 9. If my long hand's on the 9, it has to be 2:45. My shorthand is nearly on the hour, sorry that should say, is nearly on the 2. So I know it's 2:45, 15 minutes until it's 2 o'clock. So this time is 2:45. Diane, if you got that, Vendigedig, time is really, really tricky. Okay. Have a go at those two. If you'd like to pause the video, have a little bit more practice. Again, pause the video if you're still working. If you're not, let's do the answers. The time here, the long hand is on the 9. The short hand is nearly on the 8. So it must be 7:45. Sorry about my writing there. This one, my long hand is on the 3, my short hand is on the 11, or just past the 11, so the time must be 15:15, because the long hand's on the 3, 11. Then together if you've got that. Okay then, next up, here is my number line. It starts at 0 and it ends at 1. Have a little think, or write down, or say it out loud if you want to. Where would 0.5 go on this number line? 0.5, a half. If you've done that, have a little think about where would 0.25 go? And how do you know? Have a think. Okay, pause the video again. If you need a little bit more time, that's absolutely fine. Here's my number line from 0 to 1. 0.25, I gave you a little bit of a clue, is the same as saying 1/2. Now, we know if I've got a number line from 0 to 1, half needs to be in the middle, okay? So 0.5, try and get that accurate, would go exactly halfway between 0 and 1. Now I know that, I can work out where 0.25 would go. 0.25 is the same as a quarter, which I can write like this, and I know some of you knew that. 0.25, being a quarter, is half of a half. So where do you think 0.25 would go on a scale of 0 to 1 if it's half of a half? Have a little think, write it down maybe. If you said it goes halfway between 0 and 0.5, you are absolutely spot on, Diane. About here. 0.25 would go here. Avecol. Now we'll build on these and we can add some more decimals to our number line as we go ahead. I hope hope you enjoyed this little maths warm-up. It's the first one we've done, so bear with me if I'm a little bit rusty. I haven't done one for a long while, just like you haven't. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'm happy to go through some of those things in more detail if you need it. Lovely!